Hi, I am trying to make a prayer chain the whole way across the United States of America. Um, that sounds crazy, I'm sure, but it is actually possible. There are like 80 million people in the United States of America, and it only takes 9 million. 9 million would be more than enough to do it. And so, how do you do that? Well, that's what I thought too. So I started figuring stuff out. Um, there is a trail that is called the American Discovery Trail, and it goes from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast, pretty much through the center of the United States of America. Um, and it's a hiking and biking type of trail. This is not the first time I have tried to work on this prayer chain. Um, I'm not great with this stuff at all. Um, and so, when I didn't really get good feedback, I kind of gave up on it. But here I am, and I am going to try again. And this is me just trying again. This is my first step. I would like to have more things to go into this video, but I will get there. I will get better graphics and all that stuff. But just to sum it up, I'm talking about a prayer chain where your hand holds another hand, a stranger, a neighbor, a loved one, whoever you want to bring, or whoever is standing next to you. And it would literally go from the East Coast to the West Coast on this hiking, biking type of trail. And the prayer chain would not be hindered by the spots of the trail where the road goes through. Because I've thought about that. I said, how can it actually be a hand-to-hand prayer chain? Because we don't want to block the road. I don't want to block the road. There's no need for that. So I thought, well, we could just put a rope across the road. Lay it across the road, and the person on one side of the road holds the rope, and the person on the other side of the road holds rope. And that is continuing the prayer chain without any interruption to other people. And why do I want to do this? Because I think we need it. I think the United States, not just us, but this whole world that we live in, everywhere, needs a powerful statement that says, we still believe in God. We still love God. And we know with Him all things are possible. And that we will be okay. That no matter what, God is for us and He will never leave or forsake us. And I just feel like we need to make this statement for Him. We need to give Him that type of glory that says we are coming together as believers for God in a monumental way. I mean, there has been a lot of stuff that we do for God that is big. They have the National Day of Prayer every year at the Lincoln Monument. 1 million people go to that. But have we ever had 9 million believers lifting up in prayer at the same time? That would be amazing. I don't think we've ever had 9 million. That's pretty big. And maybe it can go bigger after that. But either way, I don't know when this will happen because there's no way for me to set a date for this. I have decided every 3 months to go to the prayer or the trail, which it's called the American Discovery Trail. You can look it up. That is closest to me, which is in Maryland, and just pray on it, which I have already done that, and I will continue to do that every 3 months, to just go there and pray. But in the meantime, I think we could all just set an alarm, which I'm pretty sure this is a thing that's been going on. People say set your alarm for 7 o'clock. That's a great time. But my 7 o'clock ain't the West Coast 7 o'clock. So let's adjust the time. Let's shoot for 10 o'clock in the morning my time. Wait, it's no 10, 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. here on the Eastern Coast time, and then so 1 o'clock for me and everybody in the East Coast, and 12 o'clock for, I think it's Central Time. I could be wrong, but I know you know where I'm going with this. And then 11 o'clock, and then for the West Coast, 10 o'clock. So 10 a.m. for the West Coast, 11 a.m., 12 p.m., and 1 p.m. And that way we are actually all lifting up our prayers at the same time, which is my main goal, is to have as many voices lifted up to heaven to let him know that we still love him, that we are still here, we still believe, and that we need him. That is a given. We need him. And I just thank you for your time. If you can hit the share button, feel free to steal my idea. If you can come up with something better than this, which it would be hard to beat, feel free. You can take all the credit. I don't even care. I just want it to be able to happen. I don't know when, but in God's time. I thank you. And God bless you. Bye for now.